Welcome back, guys. Phoenix Hawks Weekly number 8. Every Wednesday show where I talk to you guys about my personal opinions on certain subjects requested by you. Last week, Sheep commented on the video saying wanting me to talk about COD Esports, how I plan on getting there or what I plan on doing in there and how it will be changing in the next 10 years. So I will link his Twitter in the description below if you guys want to go check him out. You got, yep. So hopping right into it, I'm gonna start off with how I see it changing in the next 10 years. Um, I don't. I think it's just gonna get bigger. I mean, it can do nothing but grow from this point on. I mean, we saw it at X Games. I don't know if it's going to be able to reach Olympics. I highly doubt that anytime soon. So I don't think that's going to be a thing, but definitely maybe some like kind of like different involvement. I mean, like it's an idea that's been in my mind for quite a long time. You know, we see like high school football teams and college football teams, and you get to the pros. Well, I could see kind of like something like that going on. Like you have high school competitive teams from all over the country, and then you have colleges that like also do it as a competitive thing, and then you get to the pros, like top teams like Envy, Optics, stuff like that. And then that would be kind of like how you would progress and how you would get into that kind of area, and it'd give you a more general path. There'd be a lot bigger audience because it's all over the country. It's a lot more involved, and I think it'd be a great thing because it'd give everybody a chance to get to that level, and it also like be bringing in fresh new competition every single year, and making new teams all the time. So something like that, we'd see a lot more bigger teams, a lot more bigger brands, and yeah, it'd just be so much more bigger. So moving on to your second question or your second topic. How do I see myself getting there? Well, if that thing doesn't really happen, which I don't know if it's going to happen, so I just find myself when I get right now, I'm not really focusing on that too much. So I'm just going to when I start focusing on it more, I'm going to pick up a team or find a team, grind it out. Thinking about maybe 6 8 hour days every single day. I think that's where you got to start off with. And if you're doing any less than that, I think it's kind of like not well. And like it can't just be one scheduled time. I mean, like if you like people get on for this kind of practice, like it's got to be like all the time. Like if people make this time, but people are also making this time, like it can't be like there can't be faults like he wasn't like these people weren't on here so on at this time so they're gonna be dropped they're gonna be not dropped but they're gonna be viewed a little less than if they were on at this time like at the same with the same amount of time. So let's say like half of your dudes are like playing on this time like a lot and the other half are playing this time a lot. You can't like counteract that. You have to find that happy middle and then just grind it out as a team. Yes, I think like playing online, like just hopping on playing by yourself is important, but I don't think it's as important as playing as a team. You play as a team constantly for those 6 to 8 hour days. You're constantly knowing your position, knowing how to react with your teammates, and you're just like making the team gameplay so much stronger. As for GBs, I just see like you just go into variant, start winning games, start doing that, start going in tournaments, start doing that. Maybe enter some 2Ks, 5Ks, 10Ks even and start just slowly just trying to progress higher and higher, and maybe you'll eventually beat some pro teams and knock them out, and they'll notice that. They'll be like, yeah, it's probably online, but they still beat us. And if it's like, and if you end up getting to like really high, let's say you make quarterfinals, that's actually a pretty big thing to be in that as a just pretty much amateur team. And then I'd see myself maybe like getting like a few years down the road. Now you think about like all these pro players are around like 18 or older, mid 18s to low 20s, and like I'm only 15 right now. So I see go to an open bracket when the league starts. Try your best, give it a few shots, maybe go to several open brackets and try to get yourself in that league. Because when you get inside that league, that's when stuff is going to start happening. Because then you're constantly playing with top competitors, and you're being recognized as one of them. Like there's no way out. Once you're in that league, you're pretty much solid in that league, unless you're getting dropped and traded and all that stuff. But like if you four just go there, then you're pretty much the owners of your own team, and that can get managed around later. But that's pretty much how it goes. So once you're in there, you're pretty much in there, and then you can start picking up. Like once you're in the league, then you can like, all right, whatever. We're in the league, so now let's try to get like be one of the best people in the league. So I don't know if you still want to stick as a team at that time and get better as a team, or if you want to like eventually go your separate ways, maybe when the season ends, and like after everybody's known for being greater players or not, be drafted or like be traded onto even bigger teams, trying to get those top teams like Optic, Envy, FaZe, Denial, those types of teams. So that's how I see kind of like the road on the way there. That's how I personally go about doing it. And also, you want to try to make like a name for yourself, like out there. Like if you're trying to do this, don't just be like this silent assassin dude just playing online. You want to like YouTube, streaming, anything. I don't care what you're doing. Have a Twitter at least. Try to get yourself out there. Be public with people. Start a fan base because if more people want you, then the people who matter are gonna be like, hey, this guy's admired by the people, so I think we should pick him up as well. That's how you get noticed, and that's how you start getting into that kind of thing. That's what I kind of explained in the that's why that's what I'm gonna explain in the video tomorrow. No, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I explained yesterday. So sorry. That's what I explained yesterday a little bit. Now this is a little more in depth, different side of the story. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. So don't forget to comment what you guys want me to talk about next week. We're coming up on number 9, almost week 10 of Phoenix Talks Weekly. Glad to talk about anything. If you guys want me just to do some gameplay in the background and me talk over that, just like you see my face in normal commentary, not like live commentary, just regular commentary, I'll do that if it has to do with the topic. I did that with the outer space adventuring, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of something that we can look forward to. But yeah, this has just been my dream personally. And like this is how like I'm kind of doing it, and this is how I'm gonna like probably try to go about doing it. So yeah, don't forget to drop a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, drop a like anyways. Subscribe for more content. Every single day I'm uploading a new video, so you're gonna have plenty of content to watch. Follow me on Twitter. Constantly update that to keep updated news on the channel. And as always, guys, this has been me, Phoenix. I'm out.